What's good, YouTube? Car Fight King here. Um, Today, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick, New Year's updates to what's going on with the channel and give a status update as far as Nats goes. Um, so my computer's been out of commission for last few weeks recently. My wonderful brother, who was able to was able to kind of fix it up, put it together again. I think my drive died, something like that. My computer's still fairly new. It's just, I think my drive died somehow, some way. But he was able to fix it. But at the cost of me losing my files and things like that, and it's not a big deal. My computer was pretty much scrubbed clean. Uh, in order for it to get up and running again. So I'm, in the process of recovering all that. Um, so yeah, my computer's been down. The room that it's in is going through a transition. So um, haven't really sat in there to do much of anything. But yeah, there's that. But now it's up and running, I'm gonna look at getting a new camcorder to record videos. So then I can once I get my editor back, I can start cranking out some more, content, commentary of matches and, cleaner deck profiles, or I could just use my webcam, either or, but I'm back now for that. um, so yeah, I'm glad that that's up and running. And as far as like Digimon content goes, I the EX3 meta has been very stale, but not stale in the sense of like it's boring. Like I found a lot, EX3 introduced a lot of, pretty fun decks. There are people who are still experimenting with like the cross heart and stuff from B10, but it's really, again, what the meta is. Like we're not going to sugarcoat it. It's still a BT9 deck dominated meta. If you were going to a serious tournament that you wanted to win with enough incentives, like what Gaia Force offers every Monday, or True Champ Games, Mario's on Wednesdays, things like that. You want the best chance of winning. You're gonna what to take: Melga, Grandis, Sekon, whatever. It's pretty simple. But without that, it's really just been I play around with red, purple, Imperial. I love that deck. Deck is really fun. Um, I'm finding different ways to actually play the deck, even if you don't see all your pieces. I have a deck profile coming for that out. I think I'll make the deck profile today. I got my last alt art for it. So cool. So I'll make that deck profile today. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. But I mean, like I said, my locals hasn't fired in a few weeks. It could be due to the holiday season. I know One Piece has fired quite often. I played in the first two locals, but One Piece I think is it's a brand new game. They pushed this game during this month, and I think it's still in the set one discovery phase. A lot of hype surrounding it. So that's been firing. Digimon hasn't. But that's cool. Um, but that's kind of like where EX3 has been at. Mostly we just meet up for play testing and things like that, and the game really hasn't changed. The drought between EX3 and BT11 is really long. And I know some people complained about, the sets coming out too quickly. I think that we are far enough behind Japan where I would say, yeah, we kind of want to have a little closer release dates and catch up a bit, but that's just me. Um, Also to keep the game fresh too, in a way. Yeah. But there's that with Digimon. As far as Nats go, we know that Nats has now been confirmed for BT11, and I think now that we know that it's BT11, players, content creators of sorts, again, who are playing in Nats, we're going to start, looking at BT11. We're going to start, like, hey, TTS, figure out what decks you want to play it with, what feels good, what doesn't. Um, you know, our BT11 is going to be definitely different than what Japan's was, even though we can go watch David Ping Ping or DPP channel, and some of the other Japanese channels to kind of see what kind of like matches and stuff like that between both of the decks or the decks that you want to look at. But you're gonna have your own ideas. It's gonna be a best of three format, so your choices and stuff are gonna be influenced by that. So there's just gonna be a lot of discovery and practice without having the actual cards between now and the set release. So yeah, so it's going to be in that discovery phase. I'm not going to Nats this year. My brother, or well, yeah, we're not going to Nats. Reason for that is that I just have a lot of other commitments that I need to take care of. One of them, as you see, is that I need to get a new pair of glasses. My glasses broke at work yesterday, which really sucks. Because I was literally on, talking with my boss, and I just adjusted my glasses, and then the left eye just kind of like just shattered around the eyepiece and just broke, and it was bad. So, in addition to that, I have a lot of other things that need my time and money. So to speak. So yeah, and traveling from Washington D.C. to L.A. is a huge, time financial commitment as well. And it's just stuff that I would have needed to plan out and do back in November, October. That's just stuff I would need to do then, and I'm glad I didn't, because I just got so many other things that hit that I really need to prioritize and take care of here rather than go out to LA and whatnot. And if I did go out, I definitely would try to win, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on BT11, figuring out what we need to do and not. Might have a few sample deck profiles that are gonna come out. But yeah, there is that, status for Nats. The last thing I wanted to also mention is that uh I'm also going for trying to go for a master's degree. So I'm if my application goes through, then I'll be starting that this spring as well. Um, but the other thing is that my brother and I also are heavily investing into Battle Spirits Saga. Battle Spirits is a game is one of the most popular games over in Japan. I think it's getting kind of rebooted over here again, but it's going to be like kind of its own game. Like I think they outsourced an American printing things, whatever it is. Like all the reveals and everything's released in English and things like that. So I'm very excited because I've been wanting to play Battle Spirits for years. Since I watched like the Battle Spirits Burning Soul anime. That came out a few years ago, but I've been wanting to play this game for a while, and now that it's finally coming out here, my brother and I have been like watching kind of like the anime that this first set's kind of based off of, and we're ordering the cores. We're kind of going in on that game, and I'm really really excited to start playing Battle Spirits. So that's one thing that we're going to be doing like this March and April is definitely getting some Battle Spirits in. I also won a giveaway for it, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, definitely excited to dive into Burning Spirit, Battle Spirits. I'm not sure if I do want to do content creation for Battle Spirits too, but I'm not sure if I want to start a new channel or put in with this one, because I know how YouTube does when you introduce new content that you haven't really done before, and as far as outreach goes in their algorithm. So I may start a second channel for Battle Spirits if I want to do content creation for that game. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, guys. I want to just give you guys an update video, just talk with you a bit about what's been going on, and we'll look forward to, like I said, once I get my computer stuff up and running, definitely going to return to the Digimon game, get a lot more consistent, and get you guys the content that you need. All right, but this is Car Fight King. Thank you guys, and I'm out.